We're going to do our magazine together called Flip for the Olympics. So see if you can find that one and do it along with us. There is this message here before we get started. It says, "Hello kids and teachers. We wrote this issue before the Olympic Games were postponed." Postponed means they were going to be this summer, and because of the virus and not wanting people to get sick, they said that they would do them next summer. So that means that they're going to be at a later time. It says, "We still think Simone Biles is really cool and wanted to be sure you got to know her. Happy reading, the editors." So even though there's not going to be an Olympics this summer for us to watch, maybe there will be one next summer and we'll be ready for it. Okay, look on the front cover, Flip for the Olympics. The Summer Olympics are almost here. Not this year, they're going to be next year, maybe. Every 4 years, athletes from around the world compete in different sports. Only the best athletes go. One of these athletes is Simone Biles. So this is her. It says Simone does a flip. And down at the bottom, it says, as you read, think about what it takes to get to the Olympics. So not just anybody can go to the Olympics. If I woke up tomorrow and said, I really want to go to the Olympics and do swimming races, I can't because I'm not one of the best swimmers in the world. In order to go to the Olympics, you have to be an excellent athlete and win all kinds of contests in your own country before you can go compete against other countries. It says Simone trains for the Olympics. Simone hopes to go to the Olympics this year. Here are 3 things that will help her get there. Simone has talent. When Simone was 6 years old, she went on a field trip to a gym. She couldn't take her eyes off the gymnasts. She started to copy their moves. A coach saw Simone. The coach thought Simone had talent. Simone was really good even though she had never taken a class. The coach wrote a letter to Simone's parents. They signed Simone up for classes. So these are pictures of her as a kid. Next door in the red box, Simone has grit. Simone has more than talent. She has grit. She keeps going even when it gets hard. If she falls down, she gets back up. Simone trains 6 days a week. She trains 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon. She wants to be ready for the Olympics. So she does not give up. She keeps going. And in the green box, Simone has a team. Simone is on a team with other U.S. gymnasts. They cheer each other on. Simone says, "We are all there to support one another no matter what." Simone has been to the Olympics before. She went in 2016. She won 5 medals. She hopes to go back this summer. How will Simone do at the Olympics this time? You can watch her on TV to find out. This picture up here, it says Simone and her teammates bite their Olympic medals. It's a tradition. So that's just something that people do when they win, just kind of silly. Okay, find a spot to do your dance break.
Move like an athlete. Run, run, run.
So you can run in place or run around if you have room.
Swim, swim, swim.
Pretend that you are swimming.
Now surf the waves.
Get your balance out and surf on your surfboard.
Freeze! Now take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. And let it out. 3, 2, 1. Now melt to the ground.
Okay, down at the bottom, it shows us the Olympic medals. There are 3 types of medals that athletes can win. A gold medal is for first place. A silver medal is for second place. A bronze medal is for third place. This summer, all the medals are made from old electronics like cell phones. People brought in their old cell phones. Parts of the phones were recycled to make the medals.
Let the Olympic Games begin. Do you play a sport? When you have a game or match, who's in the crowd cheering for you? Is it your family? Your friends? Your teammates? Imagine if the whole world was watching and cheering you on. That's what happens at the Olympic Games. Athletes from around the planet meet to compete in the Olympics. People from nearly 200 countries come together, all for the love of sports. The Olympic Games are hosted by a different country every time. The Summer Olympics are for summertime sports. And the Winter Olympics are for cold weather sports. The Summer Olympics happen every 4 years. So do the Winter Olympics. There are also Olympic sports for athletes who may be blind or use a wheelchair or have a prosthetic leg. These are called the Paralympic Games. Paralympic athletes sometimes use modified equipment or tools to play their sports, like skis you can sit on, a lower volleyball net, and even a sled for ice hockey. The best athletes in each Olympic sport win medals. Third place gets a bronze medal, second place gets a silver medal, and first place gets the gold. When the first place winner takes their spot on the podium, their country's national anthem or song plays. Your whole country is so proud of you when you win a medal. All kinds of sports are played at the Olympics. There are sports you play indoors, and there are sports you play outdoors. There are sports for teams, and sports for one player at a time. New sports are being added to the Olympics all the time, like this one, and this one, and even this one. During the Olympic Games, people often set new records. They do things no one else has done before. Olympic and Paralympic athletes inspire people and encourage them to follow their dreams. They become heroes in their home countries and sometimes around the world. Who will be the next Olympic hero? Could it be you?
Okay, and turn to the back page. We can work on it together. It says, do you know these sports? There are many sports in the Summer Olympics this year. Read about 3 of them in the chart, then answer the questions. So in the first one, we see somebody riding a horse, jumping over the bars there. It says, in equestrian, athletes ride horses. The horses do different moves and jumps. They can jump as high as 5 feet. In synchronized swimming, athletes do dance and gymnastic moves in a pool. They all do them at the same time. In table tennis, athletes hit a little white ball back and forth. They use rackets to hit the ball. So let's look at number 1. Which sport uses rackets? When we look at the picture, it can show us that people playing table tennis use rackets. So we are going to find table tennis for number 1. Number 2, which sport has athletes doing moves at the same time? So which one had them all doing their dance and gymnastics moves at the same time? The synchronized swimming one. Question 3. In equestrian, horses can jump as high as blank feet. So look up at the words for our clue. It tells us here 5 feet. So it says horses can jump as high as 5 feet.
Good work.
Your bonus at the bottom says, athletes in equestrian and synchronized swimming do their moves to music. If you did one of those sports, which song would you choose? So if you had to do any kind of moves, which song would you choose to do it to? I'm not sure. Nope. All right, there's no brain pop.